Hey everyone, Samurai Kai here, back for the third episode of Fantasy Bishoujo Juniku Ojisan to. Now, last episode, we got to delve a bit more into this isekai world, try to find a nice village to hang out. Unfortunately, the village we found kind of was like getting attacked, but them being the heroes of the story, they were able to help out pretty well. I would say we really got to see the charm ability that Tachibana has in pretty much full effect. Like pretty much every male bandit was like, you know what, this life of bandits, gonna get rid of it all because all I need is you. Tachibana, I don't think accepted any of the marriage proposals, but she got a lot of them. But yeah, even our boy Jinguji, like he puts up a tough front, but like it has an effect on him too, right? And of course, he actually has history with Tachibana, back when Tachibana had a penis, but still, it's the same person deep down. That's so that connection's still there. So I think Jinguji has a leg up on anyone else, any other potential suitors, kind of on that basis. But yeah, we had some fun stuff with the bandits, and I think we also attacked trees or set a fire or burned down an elven village. It was a pretty eventful episode. But yeah, we did get to see a couple of cute elf girls near the end of the episode. I hope they're relevant to this one. I would love to see both of them, but I would also like to see those other two girls who like seeing the ED and stuff, and like cheerleading uniforms. That would be pretty cool to see. But yeah, either way, we should get something good. So let's jump on in and see what that ends up being. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh yeah, also we have that like a door to his room that I guess he can summon. Life with an ordinary guy who you know. I wonder if I started at the right time, if I could read that all before it transitions away. I probably have to read fairly quickly. Although it just chugs it, very, very ladylike. Man, that elf girl looks really good. You look fine too, Kirito. So yeah, it definitely looks like Tachibana's gonna be friends with that princess girl. Judging by that one shot of like the twirling and stuff. Yeah, she is pretty cute, isn't she? For a dude, Tachibana's pretty cute. Looks like we're back into it. One pun. One pun, man. One pun, man. One punch man is what I was trying to say. I wish I never saw it. He's old, he should know things. Oh. Uh, did we do bad? Did we do bad? It's not our idea. We don't care. Yeah, do what you want, fam. Goddess? Are we talking about Tachibana? Because at first they were talking about the goddess of love and stuff. Good morning to you too. So yeah, it doesn't really have too much of that, female, what would you call it, shame, bashfulness. I don't know, but because I'm sure before, yeah, because I'm sure before, he didn't think anything of Jinguji seeing her naked. So it it is kind of inevitable. Just be glad you didn't have stuff thrown at you, when you walk in. What? You don't have any emoto fetish? No comment is the only answer. Can change my thinking against my will. I bet you are. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna like this less and less as time goes by. Sometimes I wonder how many people on Twitter are gonna be triggered by this show. Yeah, I'm still not sure about that. Looking pretty good, pretty sparkly. A little bit. Not to brag or anything. The door thing is so cool. Would be so useful. It looks weird to go in and out of, though, with like a village in the background from this modern style door. Okay, what did we walk into? Oh, the elf girl. Man, it's not their day, is it? We didn't see anything. We live in here. It's kind of thing that kind of makes everyone around uncomfortable. I don't think it's related to us. I don't think we did anything wrong. Yeah. Oh, three of them, okay. Damn, they're all really cute. Well, it shouldn't have chased us. To be fair, we're new to this world. So, can we use a charm on girls? This would be a good time to find out. I know, right? That'd be the most exciting thing about being isekai, honestly. Thank you. I think she may be getting some of the charm on her. Yeah, I already know you're quite confident in yourself. And overall, I would say she is more attractive, but she's an elf, so it's not really fair. Let me just look at that outfit and everything. Damn. Man, you just... Oh, damn. Yeah, we are picking a fight here. She's not... She's wearing more... You're kind of exaggerating a bit. You know, except for one. Man, you're really just gonna just destroy her pride today. I would do that. Yeah, some things must not be said. Oh no. Well, I would vote for you. But her charm effect, doesn't work on me because I'm not in the same universe. So I can be more objective. Yeah, this is kind of one of those situations. Jeez. And he does not hold back. I'm starting to feel kind of bad for her. So how is she gonna respond to this? No? No? They're like, we're not with her. You're really just jumping to conclusions here. And now that I look at it, yeah, she's wearing a lot less clothes than the other two are. I guess that's to be fair. Oh no. At least we get to see some cool elf magic technique stuff. Yeah, let's not get distracted. She's an enemy right now. Just kill everyone until you're the best looking one left. So yeah, Jinguji, you have powers, right? You can fight her, right? Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna run. He's One Punch Man after all. Yeah, I can't do that in public. Okay, I guess he left after all. Oh, that was close. Yeah, you're doing more damage than they are. Look at those trees, like, you did that. And those are some names. Yeah, would you like to be obliterated? You're not much of a, like, you don't have much attack battle stats. He wouldn't die and leave you alone. He's like, she cares. You gotta throw a rock. Is it gonna do a lot of damage? Because of your super strength and stuff? Oh man. It's gonna... Well, this didn't do much damage. Okay, oh no, it took the whole... God. I thought it just, like took off the tie or whatever. Damn. That's actually pretty upsetting. No, I really feel bad for her. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but... I could have murdered her if it was the one to the left. But still, the hair. Because she was so, proud of her looks, and it was like clearly what she had the most pride in, and we just kind of took a massive shot at that. But she also started this conflict, so, they made an enemy for life, though. Yeah, you can tell they're like really tired of dealing with her. Like, she is an exhibitionist after all. What kind of life have you lived, boy? Is that a Famicom? Divine Trust. Never heard of it. Yeah, very old school. Hinata Tsukasa. You have all that energy to roll, though. Good thing we still have video games over there. Okay. Yeah, we gather ingredients in the isekai world and bring them back to our modern room and cook them. It's such a crazy concept. Just it kind of feels like my mind is still trying to fully wrap its head around this whole concept of their living situation. Because I've watched a lot of fantasy setting shows, I've watched a lot of modern setting shows, and this is just like a little bit of a mix. Because it feels like a camping trip almost, where you have like your tent, you know? Well, I mean, food is food, but I wouldn't want to eat it. I get that. He cares about you a lot. I'm sure they do. I mean, that's kind of his character. In reality, he makes other people bald. Yeah, they even got like a freaking blanket and stuff. Like it's so much like a camping trip. As she takes her pants off. I don't see the problem. I don't know, you probably are a week or two it now that you have a new body. Yeah. It's definitely not going to have the same level of alcohol tolerance, so might want to account for that. A little late, though. Probably not a good combo to be drunk as a girl with a magical charm ability. Oh god, no, you really shouldn't, really shouldn't have done that. How much clothes are we gonna get off? This is just so many levels of terrible idea. I'm sure there's all sorts of things that come with it. Inhibitions are lowered, sense of liberation makes you want to remove clothing. Well, that answers that question. Sounds like a blessing to me. What happened? What did you get caught in? So is that like a big old vine around her? I mean, they're basically tentacles, which should be enough reason to be worried. Yeah, I think that's because your shirt is over your head. Oh god, it's getting closer and closer. Man, I don't know how long Tachibana would last if Jinguji wasn't with her. Oh god! Really should watch out for that. God damn it, Tachibana. You can't. I was literally about to say that word for word. You can't hide from reality. So hurry up and save me. Chop chop. Get on that. Yeah, it's up there. I mean, I don't blame you, but we really should help her. It's got the hair. What did you do last time? Hit your head against a tree or something? Yeah, that. I mean, you always known each other. There can't be that much to shock him. You? Well, that's not all that exciting. I don't know what I was expecting, but... Right. I forgot how how serious this guy was. I guess that would have an effect. Sure. Oh, God. Well, that's something. Our wet, half-naked blonde girl. Drunk blonde girl. So we have a shower in the apartment, right? Then why'd you specifically request being a girl? Hina-chan. Damn. Hinata is a girl's name. That's... Hina-chan. I kind of want to call her that now. Aww. Not to mention, Tachibana makes you think of Tachibana Hibiki from Senki's this show, Symphogear. Yeah? It's a hard question to answer. You know, a little bit of vomiting after the philosophical question. Well, she found her campsite. Probably not great. Are elves allowed to eat meat? Like, oh god, especially the guardian meat. Oh damn. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Oh. And tentacles, because it wasn't bad enough. Getting tentacles right after eating the meat of your guardian spirit thingy. And once again, how did 20 minutes go by that quickly? Yeah, she definitely got the full tentacle treatment there. As in, you know, can't be shown on TV kind of treatment. So is she gonna be like the pitiful character of the show? Like the Union of this show? The Satania of this show? Those two really do just kind of seem like husband and wife when we see like the at home scenes, especially with the cooking. Oh yeah, we even have our elf girl in his cheerleader outfit. Did not meet the other two yet, sadly. Yeah, there's still a lot of characters I think we haven't seen yet. The back on the face. God, then they eating the meat in the background. Just man. Uh, okay, that was the third episode of Fantasy Bishoujo Juniku Ojisan to. I think that was the name of the show. So, yeah, we are continuing adventuring through this world, and as I thought, the elves definitely were relevant to the episode, right? And the way they were relevant is that they came to town to complain, basically, right? And yeah, she's not too happy about the forest being burned down. She's not too happy about the guardian deity being murdered and had the pelt, like, you know, nailed against that wood or whatever. Like, she didn't seem too happy about any of that. Was the fire even our fault? Like, I know it got knocked over near them, but, like, did we act, like, because I feel like it was kind of vague about that, about who actually knocked it over. Like, did one of them just knock it over in the chaos? Because I knew they were, like, you know, they were, like, moving around a lot and stuff. But, yeah, I'm not quite sure if I knew they were nearby when the fire started. I just don't know if they directly caused it. But either way, they definitely did kill the guardian deity. There was so much comedy with that deity alone. Like the one guy being like, "Yeah, it's a guardian deity, but you know, we don't care about it." So you know, but somebody did though. Somebody definitely cared a lot about it, and they were very upset. I love how we just opened the door and just closed it because you don't want to be a part of that. You just don't want to be a part of that. It's simple as that, really. But eventually they came out to confront them because you can't run away from it from forever. But yeah, so I guess we basically have like the hotshot elf and then her two like servants, more or less. Like you know, they're because they didn't really like say much or do much. They're just kind of there to help her out, I guess. You know, make her feel pretty, support her. That seemed kind of like what those two, what their role was. But yeah, we already saw a little bit of it last episode, but yeah, she's she has a lot of pride in her appearance. She clearly considers herself to be like the most attractive like person, elf ever, right? So, and she's not wrong. Like, that's the reason why I can't really argue with her, because, you know, it's a little bit weird to just so blatantly, you know, proclaim how beautiful you are to the world, but because she's not wrong, I can't knock her for it. But yeah, unfortunately for her, these people are under the effects of the charm effect that Tachibana has, so she kind of never stood a chance, really. But damn, is she gorgeous. But Jinguji was not really taking any of it. He would just like laying the hard facts on her, and clearly did not. Her appearance didn't do anything for him. There's only one girl he has any interest in, and it's not her. But yeah, she just had a rough time. The forest getting burned down, the guardian deity getting killed, getting her hair chopped off with a rock, which sounds painful when you phrase it that way. But she was lucky that I didn't just, you know, murder her straight up, because that hit her right in the center of her head. She probably wouldn't have one anymore. So she had all that happen. She also unknowingly ate some of that guardian deity meat and got tentacled, and it was just not a good time for her. It really wasn't. I felt just, by the end of the episode, I just felt so bad for her. So hopefully things can look up for her, but I feel like she just might be a butt of the jokes kind of character going forward. But, you know, I'm still gonna hope for the best for her. Also, just like breaking trees when trying to attack them, which I feel like is probably not what she wants to be doing. But yeah, and she's just so silly too. Like, didn't she like dramatically put on the cloak and then just take it off 10 seconds later? I don't know. I like her a lot. That's all I'm saying. She's a fun one. But also, we had some flashbacks about them playing games together, because Jinguji, he's like very, you know, he's not really, he didn't have a lot of fun growing up, right? So video games, manga is like, well, what are those? I'm not familiar with them. I've heard about them in legend and fairy tales before. But yeah, then we played Divine Quest together, or Divine Trust, that's what it was called, right? And freaking Tachibana, like, she is just so, what's the word for it? Spoiled, whiny, you know, I don't know the best term for it would be. But like, she's definitely a handful to deal with. Jinguji has his hands full with her, right? You know, and he does so much for her too, like cooking food, gathering the food, saving her when she gets attacked by a tentacle monster or whatever. Like, he does so much. She is so lucky to have him in her life. It's just not even funny. She would be dead by now if she didn't have him, like, without question. And man, she just got drunk because she just doesn't know her limits because her limits are new now. So she just like strips off clothing, runs to the forest, gets captured. You know, the shirt goes over the head, and she's like, "It's dark. I can't see. What happened? Did I get transported to a newest isekai without a sun? What do I do? Please help me, Jinguji. I'm all alone and scared and sad." And then, oh wait, no, it was just my clothes. Never mind. Okay, I liked it better this way. That's kind of how that went. So, yeah, she's kind of silly and funny in her own way. But, yeah, just so much to do. Very high maintenance girlfriend slash childhood friend he has here. But, also, yeah, I want to go back to this part after she got rescued. Because, yeah, this is where she goes on a spew about, like, I wanted to be reborn as a hot guy and have girls fawn over me. Kind of like wanting the Jinguji treatment, because that's pretty much Jinguji's position, you know. He's pretty attractive guy. All the ladies, you know, want a piece of that, but he didn't want any of that, right? So, it kind of sounds like he wants what Jinguji had, right? Yeah, then we had this part, and I always got teased about my name being like a girl's. I mean, it's true. Like, why would you name your son Hinata? Like, that is so cruel. Like, I'm trying to think of girls' names that sound more girly than that, and I can't think of a lot of them, right? Like, I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of a subjective thing, but I can't think of many. Like, Hinata is like one of the most girly Japanese names I can think of, really. Like, 'cause some names are kind of like androgynous. They could be for both, you know. There's definitely a lot of names like that. Hinata's not one of them. So I don't know. That's poor Tachibana. But the Hina-chan, that's such a cruel nickname. I mean, I would call him that too. Don't get me wrong, but it's still so cruel. I can just picture his little sister calling him that too. Hina-chan. That would bother me so much if I was him. That's like, it's one of those things where I felt bad for him as he was, you know, letting all this out, but it was also really funny. Then he says Jinguji Tsukasa's a cute name too. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, Jinguji, not really. Tsukasa, maybe, because I know that I've seen that as a girl's name occasionally, but it's not like a blatantly girly name like the same way Hinata is. But back then he gave me the heroin my name out of spite. Yeah, it's definitely got a nice little insight into his character here a little bit. But yeah, then we got a nice thing between them. The whole, like, when you cry it makes me sad too. You make it pretty clear the kind of bond these two have. And then, yeah, basically that's a big question here. Between the body and the spirit, where do you think gender lies? I mean, it's a hard thing to say, really. I mean, what do you consider the spirits? Because a lot of it is, you know, the body. Because, I mean, the brain is still technically part of the body, right? But I know there's people that have, like, I don't remember the term for it, disassociative thingy, where they feel like their body's gender is not what it should be. I'm actually currently playing a visual novel where a character, technically two characters, like, have that going on, but called Dasaku. But definitely is an interesting thing to think about. But luckily, because of magic, you know, he gets to try out being a girl for now. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing, because they do talk about going back eventually, right? I don't know I don't know if by the end of it how Tachibana is going to feel about that. If he'll still want to be in this new female body, or if he'll want to go back to his old body. Because that'd be such a privilege to be able to experience both, to, like, really determine which one you like better. Because to an extent, there is a bit of the grass is always greener on the other side sort of thing when it comes to gender. So if you actually got to have a trial period for both and then decide which one fit you better, that'd be pretty great. Because, you know, you don't really have that option in real life. Like, you can decide you don't like your current gender and, like, you mutilate your body or inject yourself with drugs or however all that works to try to make yourself lean a little bit more towards the other one. But, like, completely clean slate, try out both. It's not really physically possible, I don't think, with current science. But because of magic, Tachibana gets to experience that. So it'll be interesting to see how he feels about that by the end of the show. Or, I mean, if he'll even have the option, but again, Step will know by the end of it. But yeah, then we have like our final shot with our lovely elf girl, our pitiful, beautiful elf girl with the chopped up hair and meat of her guardian inside of her. I probably should have phrased that better, but yeah, and she also wears the cheerleader outfit in the ED, so fingers still crossed that we get to see that in the show itself, but probably not, considering it's an isekai show, unless Tachibana has like some cosplay cheerleader uniforms in his bedroom that he can pull out, bring it to the isekai world, and give it to them. Man, that would be great. That'd be really unlikely, but technically possible. But I know it's a little bit of a stretch. I know, but man, that would be something, wouldn't it? Like, hey, princess, I got a cool outfit for you to try on, and then she would see it and be like, wow, I've never seen anything like that before, because it's not a fantasy setting kind of outfit. So she tries it out, gets a one-of-a-kind, unique outfit. But, yeah. So yeah, I think that's all I really got to say on the episode. Good stuff. Definitely continuing to really, really enjoy this show. But... yeah, we'll just wait until next episode to see what happens in the next episode. So, until then, there it is. Bye-bye.